Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. Last time it was more companion quests. We finally got caught up with them, and now we're working on some of the other side missions. Dude, I gotta stop saying I do that all the time. It's just because my mouth moves faster than my brain, and I don't want to say something supremely stupid because I'm very prone to doing that, especially when I talk really, really fast. So, sorry.
You enjoying the nightlife on Praetor? Hope so. It's the only kind they got.
Okay, let's continue where we left off. But yeah, we're doing side quests. We have to break the strike. So we gotta go talk to their representative up on the tap. I really want to know what that sound is.
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
Spacer's Choice Lackey. Ooh, who are these people? William Dunbar, Packer Level 3. Okay.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Here to help
Settling my
settle.
complaints? How exactly you planning that?
Maybe of beatings, maybe of murder, maybe of beating you to death. Trying to mediate a middle ground?
Prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that.
You're undervalued, unsupported, and mistreated.
Right, exactly. The conditions under which Anti extracts our labor is, unacceptable. They're egregious, even.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
That is absolutely horrible. 20-hour workdays and you can't use the restroom? Oh no. I would have lost my mind. How hard is it for them? You don't work here? You don't.
I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor folk and needed to help them make a fair and reasonable deal.
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him, we would still be toiling
under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous mismanagement.
Right, that.
And what's in it for you, Leo?
Why, my only motivation is...
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what
it says his action is Spacer's Choice. And what is it going to take?
Reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Keep complaining, you'll end up with no pay, no benefits, and a 0-hour workday? I'll take it to the overseer and see what I can do.
I don't know if we'll get it all, but Every bit you add makes some part of our lives a whole lot easier.
Okay. Let's go talk to the overseer and see what's up.
That's right, folks. Keep
Oop.
your chanting going. I can see the overseer up in her office. So we're definitely making her miserable.
If you
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return?
Hmm. I think we can get them back to
What are
work.
these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
12-hour. Very
They
important, the
want to
bathroom.
relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges?
Oh god.
Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
Do you actually believe they hold it all day long? They have to go. They're going somewhere.
Somewhere? That... Oh, that actually explains the odor in storage room 3. I never imagined they might be... I'll get the door unlocked immediately. And cleaning crews dispatched. What more do they want?
They want their shift shortened.
12-hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
Hmm. You need to give them something. How about a paid lunch break?
A lunch break, you say? I suppose that might be a compromise I could make. It would still be a black eye on my sterling reputation, but at least it would get them back to work. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
Adrena time they take.
Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
Hmm. It also breaks when your personal greed interferes with Auntie's bottom line, overseer. Hmm. It also breaks when your personal greed interferes with Auntie's bottom line.
What in the void are you talking about? My greed is certainly doing no such thing.
Pure individual. You've been personally profiting off the journey time.
No, I would never. That's slander and or libel. And you can't prove a thing.
I have the files to prove it, and I could deliver them to Auntie herself.
Let's not get too hasty here. What do you want from me?
I want you to give the workers the Adrena time for free.
All right. Though I don't know why you'd waste this capital leverage on benefits for strangers. But I suppose you've got your reasons. Is there more they ask?
That's everything.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
Look, I feel bad for all these people because it's crazy working as much as they're working and having to pay for the things. Pitch ball card. Hey. I feel bad for all these people. I really do. It's terrible. Ugh. All right, let's see.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
Negotiated
That's
terms
as
for
fine
your
a place
bathroom.
to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason?
But she's convinced they should be free to use at any time.
I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation?
Spoke about Adrena time. Convinced her they should be free.
Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next?
Discuss your working hours.
What progress have you made?
Was able to negotiate a paid
Suppose it's
lunch
better
break.
than nothing. Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair trim now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. Your usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all. It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
Not sure how I feel about making workers' lives minimally better so they keep on slaving away. But I guess if they're too slack-jawed to see what's being done to them, so be it.
Yeah. Okay, let's return to Overseer Griggs. Hey, yep.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
Ah, yes. Inform the executives of my success. Why did you jump down there, girl? Okay, so what's next? Now what do we do? Speak to Ruth. Speak to Auntie. Okay. Inform the executives of your success on Praetor, so maybe we just go handle that. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Let's go to the ship, which is here, landing pad. And we'll go to the undisputed claim. Hate that place. I'm real curious as to what that is. All right. So I think this time since we're here, we'll bring Inez and Asa. Because why not? Okay. No. Let's see. Region. I am going here. Head office tower. Oh, I gotta go inside. What's this? You got anything for me? No? Okay.
And consume with Auntie's choice.
Got anything here? No? Alright. Let's see.
Leader known for her unparalleled business acumen.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty-was. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
Hmm. I'm on a work stoppage of my own. You tell me.
You're looking for a performance review? Well, that's easy. You stopped the stoppage, completed your work. Our employees are back in the factory.
Yes, they are, and I applaud you for that. Though I had hoped you'd better represent our interests over theirs.
Hmm. Now I get paid.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report?
Making me more bits?
That's the compelling attitude we love to see in an ameliorator. Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
We cut to the part where you tell me about the job.
Suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities.
Okay. That's a lot of ologies.
It's only 3. Surely you can handle twice that many tasks. I don't want to sound like the Order, but you could make a list, maybe. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
Okay. What did they give me before? I don't remember them paying me for what I did already. Oh my god. Ugh. Auntie, stop. So let's see. Walking on eggshells, case. Action quests. Mysteries of the mental modulators. An equitable arrangement. Okay, so why don't we start with not these. We'll do these later. I want to do the side quests. Gorvid egg. Clear the protectorate camps. Why don't we do that one? That one's on Cloister, right? Yeah.
Way to make a killing.
Oh, Jesus. Please take me back to the ship. Fast travel to the incognito, please. I can't handle Aunties screeching. Oh god. It's so bad. Alright. We'll go do some... Oh, interesting. What's up?
Commander, I have news. I finally heard back from Virgil. His message was suitably vague. I suspect he fears the Consul's eyes scanning his message, but I believe it to refer to the Arbiter training facility located on Paradise Island.
Great, let's go.
Bringing our findings to Virgil will hopefully allow us to deduce something from all that we found. I only hope it dispels some of the muddiness we've encountered so far. Further complications would be most disagreeable.
Yes, most disagreeable indeed. Alright, so we're gonna do that one first. It's the last companion quest we have. So, to Eden, Paradise Island. Yo. Okay. Hup. Hup. So we need to take Tristan. And then you know what? We'll bring Valerie. Why not? Okay. Meet up with Virgil at the Arbiter training facility. Oh, didn't we come in here before?
I hope we aren't too late.
And it was like a death trap, pretty much.
If Virgil's not out, he's like to be in the training grounds depths. There's a lift that will take us lower, located behind the door next to those stairs.
Alright, cool. Let me just rob you guys blind first. Take all the things. Yeah, I just gotta get all the stuff.
Arbiter.
Ooh.
Arbiter Nebs. The words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called to the war front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
Yes, how very noble of you. Let's see. Wow. You got taller. That's it? Alright, that's it. Virgil. Okay, so that's all that was in here. Okay. Toilet? Toilet. Ugh. What the f- Ugh. Gross.
Tristan, It's a relief to see a friendly face. Do come up.
We'll be up there in a second. Let me make sure I clean this place out. It's so dirty. Got so much clutter. Pick things up. Come on, guys. Clean up after yourselves. Oh, nope. I was already in here. Let's see. Oh, hey. What up, Virgil? Gimme. Welded helmet.
Virgil! Ah, thank the architect I found you intact. We visited the Supreme Arbiter's office in Central Control and found something impossible.
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered?
Sounds like you.
If you're still so thick-skulled, Tristan, then I can see I've no choice but to confess. Hold. Do you hear movement?
Attention, Arbiter Virgil Montag. Under the jurisdiction of the Council, we stand to bring you low. Do not resist.
Damnation. I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they would come to this place. We have no choice but to fight. I can operate our turrets from this location, but you must engage the Sentinels head-on to prevent our being overwhelmed. Go now.
Okay.
Arbiter Montag, lay down your arms. Surrender and die.
I get the feeling he's gonna. Hey, this thing is working wonders, man. Wow, they did not last at all.
Those fools were but an expeditionary force. I've no doubt the bulk of their number remains on the surface. I shall take an alternate path to prepare a surprise for our would-be assailants. Then I shall flank them as you engage them.
Hold. You were beginning to say something before we were ambushed. I would care to hear it.
We cannot have this conversation until we are safe. Engage those on the surface and I shall join you. Go now.
Virgil, you better not be fucking with me. Just take all this stuff. Yeah, bits. Spratfoot. Onto the surface we go. Yo, this.
Virgil, enough! Our being at odds with the Consul is one thing, but that was a small army! What have you done?
You already know whether you're willing to admit it or not. You sincerely have a need for me to spell it out before you'll face the truth? Very well then. Tristan, you stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
I don't believe this. The Consul must have captured you and sent you to mental refreshment. It's the only...
Open your eyes, Rao. Those Sentinels were here with due cause. The elimination of a murderer. The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Consul. Who do you think bore witness to those final moments? I did what I thought was just.
No. You lied to me?
I had to. I knew that if you learned what had transpired, why I did what I did, it would destroy you.
Would it? Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
You've got one chance to explain what happened.
With the demands this war has made on us all, I'd not seen our mentor for some time. My visit was meant to be a surprise. Unfortunately, it was. I overheard her decision to align herself with the Consul before she realized I was there. This admission, I had no choice but to act.
But there was a choice. Why didn't you come to me? Together we could have come up with something. Some other course of action.
Because I didn't want you to know. I never wanted you to learn the truth because I feared you'd lose your faith.
Seems like it would be tough to stay loyal after having to kill your mentor. May have done the wrong thing, but it's clear you did it out of compassion for a friend. Did you know about Oculus collating post?
Sentinel Peralt's remarks were the first I'd heard of any secret room. I feared what you might learn there, so I scrambled to find an agent who might locate the room before you. I only had one contact who I knew may be able to do the job. Obviously, he did not succeed. I was pleased to learn that my decision did not result in his death, at the very least.
What about the Junior Arbiter?
That is news to me. A Junior Arbiter judging Tristan. I can't imagine you let that stand.
Killing one of Arcadia's future arbiters over a singular breach of rank would have been most tragic. But this is not the matter we're here to discuss.
Seems like it would be tough to stay loyal.
How dare you? I would have rather done anything else. But the explicit reason that I had to act was out of my loyalty. The Supreme Arbiter did more than mentor us. She all but raised us as her own. There is not a step we took that she did not watch. A fact we know that she did not teach. And I killed her. As a traitor.
Seems like a difficult situation.
It doesn't matter how difficult it was. It was a criminal act.
Think rationally.
You're right. I can't let emotion get the better of me. I find myself torn. Though I still believe wholeheartedly in protectorate law, you and I have certainly encountered other dubious situations. You taught me to judge based on merits. Together we spared some and executed others. But what I have learned with you shall be most difficult to apply here. Virgil is my sworn brother, and he acted under duress. But killing the Supreme Arbiter is unforgivable.
But the Supreme Arbiter committed a crime. She needed to be punished. You'd rather Virgil let her join the Consul? So you'd kill him in an act of vengeance? It won't bring the Supreme Arbiter. Ah, dude. This one's tough. I don't want to say that because number 2 seems like it's kind of dickish. Kill him in an act of vengeance? It won't bring the Supreme Arbiter back.
This isn't about revenge. Seeing that crimes are punished is a matter of simple justice. Besides, sparing Virgil sets a dangerous precedent. If we allowed this, any low-ranking arbiter could judge their superiors. It would be anarchy.
Tristan, we just slew several fellow Protectorate subjects who no doubt blindly followed their leaders into traitorism. You would allow this to continue?
That's not what I meant. But disobeying orders does necessitate a crime as well. Architect's mercy, this misbegotten system.
Except reversed, yeah.
Except that Arbiter's problem was one of intent, not action. I do see some semblance, however. But even if that is the case, there is no room for interpretation here. Sparing Virgil would directly reject all I've been taught to uphold.
If the Protectorate's laws were objective, you would already know what to do.
But I should. It's as I said, I must execute Virgil for his crimes. But to punish him for finding and killing a traitor out of loyalty, blast these complications. The law is clear on this. It is explicitly illegal for an inferior to execute their superior. The issue must be accelerated to a higher authority. But is addressing traitorism not the utmost priority of any arbiter? Is not the betrayal of everything we stand for more significant than a breach of protocol?
Forget all that. What's your conscience telling you to do?
Supreme Arbiter taught us that conscience has no bearing in our role. But I suppose she has given me much reason to question her teachings. I cannot bring myself to execute my sworn brother.
Reliance on others? No, that's exactly what I do. I wasn't fancying a fight with another arbiter.
Oh, it would doubtless have been bloody. I cannot be certain who would have prevailed. I know not what to make of the Supreme Arbiter's betrayal. I'll have to ruminate on it for some time. But that aside, I forgive you, Virgil. You are spared.
I don't know what to say. I just wish there had been some other option.
If you two want to cry it out, I can turn around.
I have some measure of spine left, believe me. I can at least promise to spare you such an embarrassing display. 1,000 words of thanks for meeting me here, Tristan. I know not what the future holds for us, but for the time being, I must make myself scarce. Though, before I go, a parting gift. May Tristan make use of it better than I.
Go with the Sovereign's blessing, brother. And be careful. If you survive today only to be brought low by an agent of the Consul at a later point, I shall be most annoyed.
Yes.
Commander, this is already draining. I need time to process what we've learned today. What I've done. Later, I hope we might discuss it.
Yeah, of course. Let me deal with these skill points. I want another explosives, and we'll do observation. Because, yeah. Journal, codex, audio, blah blah. Cool. Quests. So, debrief about Virgil. Yeah, we know. We will go back to the incognito. And then we'll do the clearing the Protectorate camps on Cloister. I do want to get all these bodies cleared up. Loot goblin, loot goblin. Beefcake! Hey, this rifle though? Putting in work. Nice. Alright, let's go to the incognito then. Oh, I cannot fast travel now? Do I have to leave this area? Okay. Landing pad to the incognito. Alright. So let's see. Upgrade for Tristan. Flamethrower Gauntlet. Tristan's Gauntlet gains a flamethrower attachment causing continuous plasma damage around him. It also has significantly increased damage. For the shock emitter. Continuous shock damage around him. It also has increased damage. I don't know. I'm not sure which one. I think maybe that or that. I think we'll do the flamethrower gauntlet. Just cuz, right? Grounding plates, shock effects, greatly increase armor effectiveness. Grants a bonus to damage based on Tristan's armor value, also increases the effectiveness of his armor. Grants immunity to all AoE damage, also greatly increases the effectiveness grants a bonus to damage based on his armor value is awesome. Yeah, that's super awesome, actually. Break down all the junk we got. Bam. Any new mods? Heavy hitter armor? I mean, no. Weapon, armor helmet. I wish there was a helmet that had like more than one thing on it. But whatever. I can make a lot of stuff. I don't want to make anything right now. Okay. Let's see. What's this? Select active pet. Oh no. We're just gonna keep the pig. Now, where's Tristan? He's gotta be around here somewhere. What the heck? Cryopods? Cryopods. There you are.
Commander, despite the manner of what Virgil has done, I cannot help but be glad I did not need to slay him. I can only hope he does not run afoul of further sentinels. But allowing him to live was betraying the Protectorate, wasn't it? I find myself more torn than ever before, and yet it does not feel like a misdeed.
Listen to what you're saying. What do you think you should do?
I must serve the Protectorate more thoroughly than before. I cannot be merciful or weak. The Protectorate has let traitors fester in its midst for too long. If it's to survive, it must be sterner. I shall be the ready hand of this new society. Any who wrong the Protectorate shall be granted no quarter. This I decree, from this moment forward.
Yeah. Talking about losing your humanity, is this really what you want?
Allowing criminals to flourish begets infinitely more inhumanity than adhering to the Protectorate's laws. Arcadia shall no longer be host to anyone who would harm the Protectorate, from within or without. I shall redouble this as my life's mission. Together, you and I shall rid Arcadia of anything that might fly in the face of Protectorate law. I shall adhere to it more strictly than ever before.
We have radicalized him. Great. I don't know if there's different, like if you get different perks depending on how their quest ends, but Tristan's combat ability charges faster. Okay, cool. So, let's go. We're gonna go to Cloister. Ice planet. Alright, and then I think this time around we're gonna bring, we can't bring an X. We're gonna bring Bloody Soul and Valerie, maybe? Yeah, just for the heals. Haven't really used Valerie a whole lot, okay? So let's see. Let's clear the protectorate camps, which are all over there. So let's go here. And then let's see. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Let's make sure we go this way. Okay. I had to make sure I had my headset wasn't muted. For some reason, I hadn't checked that. Take the ferrochromium. Gimme, gimme. Oh, come on. There it is. Oh, this spot. I remember this spot. So, do I need to cross the bridge? Yeah, I gotta cross the bridge. And take out the camps. Gotta be careful about sprinting through everything. Something will blow up. It always happens.
In an effort to update records, this unit has some questions for Agent Delgado, also known as the Endpoint.
No need to be so formal, my mechanical friend. Marisol is fine. Now, what would you like to know?
How many persons have you eliminated in the course of your work for the Order?
Oh, well, cause that. Mobilizing.
No.
Providing a host of
Batten scan.
Where? What the heck? Alright. Well, we're just gonna pick up all this stuff right now, or we miss it later. Because I was not expecting none of that.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
emergency protocol syringes primed.
Holy shit. Alright, hold on.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Ow.
Emergency protocols ready.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Get out of here. Go down.
Clear. Two more, and anti-supply lines will be connected.
Nice. We got this. Just make sure we, again, gotta get all the loot. At some point, I'm gonna break down all the stuff I have. But we seem to be doing pretty okay for ourselves right now, so there's not a huge need to clean out my inventory. don't know what I picked up. I'm not reading anything. Anything up here? Dude, all kinds of stuff. Alcohol? Woo! Alcohol for breakfast! There's just a bunch of booze. These protector camps just have a bunch of...
Hostilities are afoot.
Go down. Wow, that was good. Yeah, we're okay. That was quick as far as protector camp eliminations go. Was it because I threw all those grenades? Maybe. I see a person. Who the fuck are you? Man. It was easy.
Notifying Auntie's choice will likely result in a reward.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Well, because I needed you to tell me that. They were gonna pay me no matter what. Now, can I just jump over there? I can. Let's go. Oop. Then let's head in. I'll heal up real quick like.
Any news from the field? Any further progress?
Oh yeah. It's done.
Well, excellent. Good show. I'll rest a bit easier tonight. Not as blissfully oblivious to our struggles as others here, mind you, but better. Anyhow, here's your reward. Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright. Get some XP, get some bits. Oops. Did I do that? My bad. Alright, let's see. Journal, the next side quest. We'll do this one because it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. So we'll go out this way. Yeah. Sub Rosa guys over there. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Up the elevator. Everybody's glowing. They look weird. Subvinagular Peoria Quebecer? What?
What? Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? I know a presumptive look when I see it.
I didn't think you were doing anything wrong.
Whoa. Forget I said anything then.
If you were up to something, what would it be?
I don't know nothing about
Look, I respect a good scam. I just need info.
Well, you'll love this then, as a fellow flim-flam connoisseur.
What you've been up to
A few
here?
months ago, some Auntie's Choice clock puncher made a shipping error. Sent a few crates of failed grafting materials here to Cloister. You know that grafting program they used to have? Where they'd give some hapless hullhead a big monster arm, torn off one of a bunch of different deadly creatures? These crates arrived full of rejected Crabbo-Graft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them. And I thought, little rebranding, the right angle? Bet I could sell these.
Go on.
I met this protectorate officer. Smug as all get out, naive as the day is long. Said she had logistical supply concerns and needed means to feed the personnel guarding the archive. As the plan would have it, I told her I got a shipment of, imitation Crabbo meat. You repackage and relabel it, it'll pass for protectorate rations just fine. She agreed. Bought a few crates on the spot, promised to send word when she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. Remove a few telltale chunks.
Hilarious.
I can't take full credit or blame. I simply misrepresented misallocated materials for profit. I am merely a humble opportunist. Here's an audio cartridge with all the details. Those troops hear what they've been eating. I don't know what'll happen, but they won't be happy about it. That's for sure.
Nice. I'll find a way to play it for them. Thanks.
Don't mention it to anyone, especially not those damn snoops at Winter's Grasp.
So what did that say? I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing. Return to associate field manager. You learned about how this Sub-Rosa Finagler scammed the Protectorate. Time to share the information. Sub-Rosa Finagler warned you not to mention her scheme to the Snoops at Winter's Grass. It's probably worth seeing what Snoops would pay for what you know. Admitted to repackaging Auntie's Choice. Craft material. Who would have guessed? So, you can go there with it, or is there somewhere else? I don't know. Because what is it? Okay. Well, let's just go back to Winter's Grass and see what's happening. Let's see. Maybe what they need or can tell us. What you got?
Any news from the field? Any further progress?
Shook down the Sub-Rosa agent. She conned the Protectorate.
A base opportunist after my own heart. Well, she can continue swindling the Protectorate then. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Hey. I'll take that. With this. Impact hammer? Okay, so let's see. We did that one. Walking on eggshells. Meet with a research assistant. So this is on, that one's on Praetor, and I know there's another one on Praetor as well, right? Or am I crazy? Might be crazy. Yeah, because there's nothing else here. This is Rift Data. Meet with Ruth. Investigate the Scrapper camp. Frozen Mall. I wonder. I wanna Locate the mangler. I've got this sick gun that just takes everything out. So, you know, there's that. Scrapper Raider. Mantisaur drone. Look at them fighting over there.
Trying ain't helped me work faster. Want open faster? Try and chew through lock with your teeth. Only.
Got him. We got them all. We're good. See, it's fine. Everything's fine. And all this stuff. There was nothing in here. It was just the Mantisaur drones. That's so lame. What over here? These guys still fighting? Scrapper dead. Nope, that one's gonna die. Dead. Dead. I think they got them all.
Resorting to violence.
Get out of here. Now this is working. But let's head over this way. And go to where it's supposed to be. Dead.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Dude, just melt the boss? That's crazy. Dude, this thing is killing, man. I need that double barrel attachment like yesterday, yo. Uncommon material for crafting at workbenches. Alright. There's lots of bodies in here and stuff. Shh. We got the Mantisaur taken care of, y'all. I wonder if I use the double barrel attachment on like on something like one of the heavy machine guns, or maybe even a freaking missile launcher. Multi-launcher, mini rockets, range of automatic rocket launcher, fire up to 4 rockets in quick succession. That seems dope as hell. 354 damage. But like, where are the heavy machine guns that I have? The rocket pistol. 3 per second, 4.3 per second, 11.8 per second. Aggravator. Let's see, one of these, because they already do times 3. 86 times 3. Well, those actually may be just better than what I have already. I have 1,400 of those. I wonder, what if I just... let me see. Speedy? I would love to get the double barrel for this one. First. And then sawed off. Maybe Speedy. Yeah. You can't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Ah. Alright, I think that's everything. So let's see, what's my out there? Search for the supplies recipient. So back to Winter's Grasp. Let's drop some stuff off. But I also have this bad boy. It does times 3. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Then this. That's awesome. I will take it. Maybe I should get some more.
Looks like you're back to talk business. How can I help you?
Found this crate of supplies.
Want to take a gander? Boot components. This is meant for the quartermaster at the camp guarding the archive lift, just northwest of the archive. There should be a finder's fee if you bring these to them.
Alright.
Carry on.
Well, I know where I need to go now. Wrap off that. Speak to the Auntie's Choice Quartermaster. So, yeah, we'll go here. I wish there was a faster way to travel, but, you know. It do be what it do be. Doobie do. Either way. We're making good progress. Still got like half an hour. Or we even have to think about wrapping up, and... Oh, I remember this. Okay. Drone helmet. Big cartridge. Let's see. Yeah, shield. Alright. Uh-huh. Alright, we're good. Let's get up there. I would have thought that there was a fast travel point there, but I guess I didn't get one. Have I not been here yet? I have been here. It's just there's no fast travel point. Alright, whatever. Okay. Oh, frozen bodies just have a bunch of random stuff on them. Ascension Conduit 03. Maybe we just haven't been in here yet.
Hey, you there. Got it? Hey, you there. I got a job that needs doing if you've got the time. It pays, of course. I need help finding some lost supplies.
Wouldn't happen to be these.
Well, I'll be. That's them, all right. Can I offer you a finder's fee for asset recovery?
I bought a lot of monsters to get this. I expect a pretty substantial payment.
All right, here, keep your trousers on. Just don't tell anyone else. Can't have other folk expecting danger pay all the time. Can you reckon what the cost of danger pay for an army at war would
Dang.
be? It'd be ruinous.
1,300? Hey, look, shake them down. Auntie's Choice can get wrecked. I don't even know what this is. I'm sure I'll be back here. Or something. Let's see. What's next? This is Meet with Ruth, which honestly might be worth our time right now because it's probably going to spawn more. Investigate the scrapper. You know what? We may as well. We can handle that. Bounty. We can turn in the bounties. Pretty easy like. Fucking dead. Use the earring you found to open the safe. This model of safe resists tip block, but it can be opened with a standard 3-digit combination. Who knows what it might be? I have to find a 3-digit combination? Wow. Lame. I should be able to lockpick anything. They say exact cage paranoid, apparently. Achievements decline for payment to the 3 of us. I need to remember the safe's combination, and that simply will not do. When he arrives, I shall tragically be unable to remember the excessively burdensome number of 8 until he adequately describes recompense to jar my memory. Alright. So we've got one number. There must be more. A bunch of scrap metal. Is there any more around here? So I wonder if they're just like in random places. Well, not there. Alright, let's see. Let's head up towards the scrappers camp, because I get the feeling it's probably up this way. Come on, up we go. Gotta make sure I got good vantage points. Hurt giver. Ow. Dang. Just dead.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
No. Get out of here. Ow.
Adversary abilities identified.
Who else is there? You way down there? I think that was all of them. Nice. Just take all these suckers out real fast. And Buckshot Bill ain't got shit on me. Do double barrel automatic weapons? Busted. Busted for sure. Okay. No, nothing there. Oh, body. Huh. Okay. Oh, look, long rounds. Here's Sprat. Scrapper Belligerent. Shock Rod. Bits. Scrapper Raider. No, nothing there, nothing there. Buckshot Bill was up here somewhere. I think this is him. No. Buckshot Bill. This chapel keycard bypass shot. Heavy rounds? Shit. You can have all kinds of good shit. Ooh. Okay. Oh. We gained some money. And we got another level up. Look at that. 2 level ups in 1 episode. That's because we're really putting the gas in now. So let's do guns 15 and then explosives. Again, I like having explosives. And if we're going to run this rocket launcher, then, you know, yeah, we'll run it. And this perk. Grenadier. User. Added to my inventory. Pitch ball, toss ball. Plus 20% explosive, deal 50 physical damage on direct hit with a grenade or mine and staggers. Incendiary chef. To craft volatile grenades. Volatile grenades deal significant damage, but holding them for too long can cause them to explode in your hands. On selection, immediately gain several volatile grenades for use. Point blank. SMGs. Rifles, pistols, shotguns. Multitasker. Trick shot. Pickpocket through the keyhole. Space Reader, Space Ranger. I don't really know what it is that I want. Diffuser. Grenadier. 10% explosive, 20% explosive, or volatile. I think 20% explosives. Yeah, why not? Shotguns, SMGs, pistols, marksman rifles, pistols, shotguns, critical hit chance with pistols and SMGs. I don't have much more. Let's go with that one. Why not? I think that's pretty good, if I do say so myself. Alright. Uh-huh. So, what's in here? Plasma charge, advanced decryption key, shit. Some bits. How does the engineer have ammo on him? We'll go up there in a second. Gotta check out and pick up everything else first. Salted chips. Shellacked ornate headpiece. Shellacked diversiform uniform. Medical pills. Genetic biotics. Okay. I see. Where's this go? Oh damn, it goes all the way up there? Okay. Well. Guessing this is some kind of like door or whatever. I don't know. We'll climb up and we'll just keep exploring. Act 7. Sojourner's log.
So,
Hugging vest.
messages to the order left unanswered. Tried to run. Got about 2/5 of me gouged out. A lot of blood. Less now. Spent much of my life wondering what I'd say at the end. Trying to think of the words for this felt like reading a thesis before the presiding bishop. A lot of people die, and not a lot of final words get remembered. Certainly no one will hear these. So why worry about being meaningful? What matters is who I was when I was alive. And if I was predestined to be Ursapod food. I think maybe I would have liked to re-roll the odds.
It's up out there. Okay, so I have to jump up on the outside then? I think I do. Oh, I can just walk up it. That works too. Oh, I see. Examine. Well, I can't do anything with that, and this is where it leads to, huh? Yep. Alright. Well, let's see. Oh, look! Anti-materialism suit. Periscope helmet. Prism burst assault rifle. Okay, well. That's not what I wanted to do. Crazy pink screen. Let's see. Audio. Sure that goes away. Quests. Turn in the bounties. I can do that later. Return to Laplace's garden for your payment. Find a way to play the audio module. Yeah. Let's go try to do that. Let's see what happens. Spireton. Nope. I gotta climb up there. Is there another way up there? Oh. I know. Oh yeah, climbing up there isn't gonna work. I'm gonna just hold on to that for a little bit. So I got a rift there, there's a rift there. Let's go meet with Ruth, huh? We got some time left. Let's meet with Ruth. Let's see what's up. Cautious Order Garden Outskirts. And actually, I have some things I can turn in. Turn in the bounty. Turn these in real quick. Turning completed. Mangler. And then turning completed. 1,000 experience and 2,000 bits. Chabil. 1,000 and 2,000 bits. Nice. All right. Cool. With this. Oh. All right.
You're cleared to enter. Go on in.
Hey. Let's go. Let's set my ship to speak to Ruth.
Agent, I have a message for you.
Oh, do you?
On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right. Oh, yes.
Vicar
The
Alden?
vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
So the presiding bishop is indisposed? Is she sick?
No, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties. Of course, she does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is.
Seems oddly calm for being in a war zone.
I don't see a battlefield. Do you?
I don't see any refugees. What is this? There is no war in Bossing Say? I don't see any.
I'm quite sure I don't know what refugees you're referring to.
Okay. Matriarch's Mercy
Our
is.
conversation has drifted from its central thesis. Continuing along this current trajectory seems unwise. Can I help answer any other queries for you?
Artificer Laureate?
Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied Scientism, overseeing the exemplars, or craftsmen, of our order. Weapons and technology all fall under her purview.
Tell me. Thanks for filling me in. I'll be on my way now. Yeah, I don't need you to tell me about Belvedere Hall.
Detecting higher than normal humidity with trace amounts of organic material non-native to Cloister.
Interesting. Let me up there. What found you, Miss Laureate?
Visitor. It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away.
Hmm. Okay.
Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia.
So, can I see her or what?
Not if I cannot gauge for certain if you can be trusted. I cannot allow just anyone to wander into Ruth's quarters. But there is something you could do to prove yourself worthy. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
Okay. I saved your delegate's life.
Vicar Levin's continued existence is a mere side effect of whatever personal vendetta you happen to be attending to. I'm pleased he does not lie among the ranks of the dead. But I will need a more tangible effort on your part to trust you.
Alright, I can deal with the
I'll
cultists.
withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
Informing the cultist Azza would be prudent prior to slaughtering her former associates.
Isn't she here? Oh, she's not. Okay, so I got a Laureate, Croft, and then
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
yes, I'm aware. Thank you. Where's the other guy? Vicar, what's his face? Where's this other guy at? No, not that. Okay. Um. Um. I don't see anything with this guy's name in it at all. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see where he is at, or what would point me towards him. He's on the steps of somewhere. Do you? No. You? No.
Agent, over here.
Oh, there you are.
Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations. With your aid, Auntie's Choice and the Order will soon be rivals no longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides, engender trust, Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward.
Okay.
In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Right. I will be doing none of that. Speeches for pussies. Because sometimes I get an itch and I want to scratch, I want to help somebody, you know, like the workers. And then sometimes I'm just like, alright, get out of the way. You know? It's also great that you can just fire a live weapon in a sanctuary and nobody does anything. But yeah, I think we've made some pretty good progress this time around. So we're gonna call it there for today, guys. And I mean, I'll see you all next time. It's been fun. This new gun's been working out great, and then just kind of going all in with some of these other new weapons. It's going to be tons of fun. Just need to find more weapon mods for these newer weapons. If I can get that double barrel mod on every gun, imagine the rocket thing with the double barrel mod. That would be so cool. Anyway, appreciate you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.